Hi Capricorn, this is Foxy. I'm Lynn. A little bit of snow out there today. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm really excited to do your reading today. Before we get started, I'll just clear the energy of the cards. So I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use and that all negativity shall be turned away. Awesome. So I'm using 4 different decks today. 3 oracle decks and 1 tarot card deck, okay? So I've already shuffled. I'll just do a little bit more shuffling. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn today, please? 1 oracle card from this deck for Capricorn. Capricorn, if any of your messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe that Spirit really wants you to get the message when they repeat. Your first card out is happiness. Very nice. Okay. Second oracle card, please, for Capricorn. Second oracle card for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Unless they actually fly out, I just pull the cards. So your second message today, Capricorn, is reaction. Okay. And now this deck here, this is a nice deck. These are postcards from Spirit or from your loved ones who have crossed over. This is a postcard message for Capricorn, please. Okay, so you have here, I'll put that right there. And we'll get to that one. Stay. Thank you. Okay, and then your last deck that I'm going to use. Okay, it's going to be a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So again, just take what resonates, leave the rest. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. If this reading resonates and you want your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video. You can email me. Again, if your messages cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. People can show up in your readings, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent you or someone in your life or a situation. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. So your first card, Page of Pentacles. Then you have 5 of Cups. Then you have 10 of Wands. 5 of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. The High Priestess reversed. Queen of Swords. 7 of Wands. Ace of Cups reversed. And then the Tower reversed. Okay, awesome. Very good. So let's start with your first card, Capricorn. You have the Page of Pentacles. So this card represents your current situation. This can be a male or female in a general reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So the Page of Pentacles is all about someone who is very ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented. If this is you, Capricorn, ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, You are a planner, you're studious, you're consistent, grounded, loyal, faithful, dependable, reliable, mature, hardworking, responsible. This card could represent a financial opportunity. This is a card of diligence and skill development, manifestation. Um, this card could represent an opportunity for you, a positive influence. This page is often a young person who is enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He or she may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews. If this card represents a situation, it says you're in a growth phase. So you may be drawn toward education or find other opportunities to develop your skills through your work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. The Page of Pentacles pages represent messages. This may be a message about money, resources, a material matter, or it could be a health issue. So this page indicates good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. This is someone who is intelligent, refined, sensitive to the arts, and appreciative of the good life. Ambitious and determined, he or she, in a general reading, is goal-oriented. This card could indicate your own worldly ambitions and or a message concerning them. So let's just keep going and get more from the cards, more information. So then your next card is the Five of Cups. This card came out upright. It represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. So the Five of Cups is a card of Scorpio. So this card talks about feeling let down, regretting something, feeling sorrow, betrayed, neglect. It could represent a relationship breakup, mourning, sadness, loss, disappointment. This card could signify a lost opportunity, such as losing out on a job or mourning the end of a relationship. This five can apply to any situation that leaves you feeling bereft. The message here is how you respond, because there is still hope. Not everything has been taken. Look at what remains, reflect on your situation, and see how you might move forward. Okay? So this is in your challenge position. The Five of Cups. Your unhappiness may be a result of your attitude, which you can change. The Five of Cups is a card of choice. You can continue to ruminate over what went wrong, or you can contemplate how things can be better in the future. You don't have to be miserable. The Five of Cups signifies that you're brooding over past wrongs, losses, or disappointments or hurts. You may be dwelling on a painful past and refusing to look forward to a positive future. This card shows a time of difficulty and loss, but more specifically, it's about how you're dealing with that loss. Every loss initiates change and is an opportunity for growth. Loss hurts because of our emotional resistance to change. This card represents that moment but carries a word of advice. Look at the wonderful opportunity around you and move forward. Okay? Yeah. You've been disappointed, but something good is about to happen, Spirit is saying, Capricorn. Then the basis of your situation or foundation is the Ten of Wands, upright. The Ten of Wands is a card represented by Sagittarius. So tens represent completion or endings, achievements, attaining your goals. So the Ten of Wands, your third card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. The Ten of Wands is a card that talks about burden and responsibility, struggles, stress, hard work, duty. It could be obligation, it could be burning out. Spirit is saying rest and regeneration are needed. You've gained experience, you feel satisfied, you've attained your goals, but you may be overwhelmed, okay? The Ten of Wands represents being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at a point at which you feel it is impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. This card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, and not taking on others' problems as your own. Spirit is saying, love and care for yourself first, okay? Move forward when the time is right for you, okay? Be open to opportunities for personal growth. The Ten of Wands is a card of victory. It says you've achieved your goals, but it also indicates an ending. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It's just too much work. You need to scale back on your workload, downsize a project, delegate tasks, hire more staff, ask for help. Spirit saying, do whatever you need to do, Capricorn, to lighten your workload. Okay? This card talks about taking up new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's beginning now. These may seem burdensome, but you do have the strength and character to shoulder them. You can do anything at this time, even extremely difficult tasks. Your labor may have gone for naught, or you may be carrying burdens that really don't belong to you. You may feel weary as if the whole world is on your shoulders, but it's up to you to decide whether to continue carrying the heavy responsibilities that you have undertaken, or if other people are shirking their part and should help out. Sometimes one member of a family or organization gets all the dirty work for the simple reason that they are willing to do it. Spirit saying, make sure others are doing their fair share. Ask for help if you need it, and don't let your pride stand in your way. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah, ask for help if you need it. Don't let pride stand in the way. Avoid neglecting physical limitations. If you don't set clear enough boundaries, you are at risk of being overburdened, and too much pressure can lead to sickness. You need to move with responsibility. This card could also represent the burdens of ambition. You want to achieve so much, maybe, in your life, Capricorn, but at what cost? So be careful of that, okay? Then that's why you got the happiness card. We'll get to that. Your fourth card is the Five of Swords. It came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. Five of Swords reversed. This card is represented by Aquarius in the zodiac. The Five of Swords could talk about resentment or the desire to reconcile, the desire to forgive. So reconciliation, resolution, it could be compromise. This is a card of regret again. There's something you may be regretting because they're repeating that. Cutting losses, making amends, remorse, past resentment. The Five of Swords reversed. Your losses have hit you hard and you are in a state of great unhappiness. You feel hurt and betrayed, angry and discouraged, but only you can pull yourself out of your misery. You may feel confused about why the crisis occurred, but deep down you know the reasons. You just don't want to face them. This card could suggest an empty victory that was not worth the energy and the consequences. Five of Swords reversed. If you're experiencing, or if you have experienced strained times, Spirit is saying they are ending soon, okay? So the strained times that you experienced in the past, and it could be a very recent past, yesterday, they're ending soon, okay? Your next message is the Page of Swords, reversed again, male or female in a general reading. This is you or someone in your life. This card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen next in your life, coming up soon. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the Page of Swords is about gossip. This person could be gossipy. This is a card of deception, manipulation. This person is all talk, scatterbrained, cynical, sarcastic, rude, insulting. All talk, no action. This page is having trouble getting it together. Although this young person is attractive and charming, eager, confident, clever, active, he isn't strictly on the right track. This page could represent someone who is sponging off others, maybe their parents or friends, or it could indicate someone who is bad-tempered or capable of spiteful action. Insecurity lies at the root of this person's actions. Okay, This page wants to know it all, but is more interested in knowing things that they shouldn't, or that others would rather they not know. They are not likely to keep any secrets, no matter how much they promise to as well, okay? The Page of Swords reverse can indicate a significant mental state or the need for professional assistance to address one's mental state. Okay, so this is something that's happening soon in your life. You'll have to deal with this situation soon, or this person. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation, you have the High Priestess reversed. This card is represented by the moon in astrology. So the High Priestess reversed is talking about secrets again. There's some secrets. This card is talking about being disconnected from your intuition, having hidden motives, feeling confused again. I've already talked about that. Repressed intuition. There's a lack of center. You've lost your inner voice. You have feelings that are repressed. You're withdrawing. Superficiality. The High Priestess reversed. Spirit is giving you extra protection and helping you with this situation. Just know, okay? Something within you is seeking recognition. You may have been neglecting your true purpose, although at a deep level, you are aware that motivation is stirring to make a change. You may be keeping this situation private for now, not wanting others to know about it. Those around you may notice that you seem vague or not quite yourself, but that's okay. Just ignore them because you're in the process of manifesting spiritual fulfillment and well-being. This card warns of knowledge withheld. You may be seeking something that you are not meant to know, so they're repeating that message. Maybe someone is keeping something from you that you need to know. It could even be that you have knowledge that needs to remain a secret, at least for now. Okay, so they're repeating that message. I think there's something, I would make a note of that for sure. Okay. The High Priestess reverse can talk about negative psychic influences or self-delusion. Some of you may be using psychic abilities to manipulate, your psychic abilities to manipulate. This card represents drug and alcohol overuse. This card could suggest mental illness. So, yeah. If you're struggling, make sure you're asking for help, okay? A muddled mind. This card could represent having a muddled mind and suppressed or neglected intuitive feelings as it relates to clairaudient and clairvoyant aptitude. This card represents hidden influences. Someone may be working against you, or you may be surrounded by shallow, superficial individuals. So be cautious and keep your own counsel, okay? Really trust your intuition, Capricorn. If someone doesn't seem right to you, something doesn't seem right, trust it, okay? And then your self-image card is the Queen of Swords, male or female in a general reading. This is your self-image, how you see yourself. Okay, the Queen of Swords is represented by Libra. um, in the zodiac. So if this is you, this is how you see yourself, Capricorn. Honest, independent, principled, fair, perceptive, intelligent, faithful, a warrior, has strong beliefs, is very highly principled, is idealistic, has a clear mind, very perceptive. This is a card of complexity, constructive, objective, criticism. So this is how you see yourself, Capricorn. Independence, insight, and strength. You are self-reliant and resilient, and you don't shy away from risks. You defend those close to you fiercely, and you can be overly demanding. If this card represents a situation, you will need to take a logical approach to solving a problem. Again, this card often arises to denote a high level of responsibility and leadership in the work or at home, from managing a business to being a lone parent. In relationships, this card suggests feeling single due to a partner being away, or because you are currently unattached. So I think I would make a note of that for sure, okay? Because they talked about the responsibility, having to delegate, and I would definitely make a note of that one. This queen may represent a single or independent person with authority and power. Often they are someone with impressive intellectual or communicative abilities, a writer, professor, lawyer, minister, businesswoman, or man, or scholar. This queen may be someone who has endured a painful loss, but she draws upon her willpower and experience to continue on her path. This queen can indicate that you are going through a difficult experience, but it will open new opportunities for positive growth. And that's especially true if an ace appears in a reading, and your ninth card, Capricorn, is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so that's especially true because you have the Ace of Cups. Spirit is saying with this card, protect what matters to you. Okay. This Queen of Swords, your self-image card, knows a lot from personal experience, from extensive reading, as well as from observing life around her. She can, if she wishes, chat with anyone about almost anything. She can fit comfortably in almost any situation. She can see the big picture surrounding a problem and can tactfully but forthrightly give a solution. She loves to help and share what she knows. She enjoys intellectually stimulating pursuits and makes a good, loyal, and interesting friend. However, she can appear to lack affection or emotional warmth, and some may find her intimidating and unapproachable. So, take whatever resonates, leave the rest in a general reading like this, Capricorn. Okay? However that resonates with you. You may be feeling lonely at this time. The Queen of Swords represents someone who is lonely, but is mentally capable of overcoming obstacles. Okay. And then your environment card is the Seven of Wands. This card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. The Seven of Wands is Leo energy. So this card is saying, again, it's talking about being protective. Protect what matters to you. Protectiveness. Competition. Maybe there's competition in your environment. You have the upper hand, though. Protect your territory. Defend yourself. This is a card of challenge and discussion. You're at a position of advantage, though. It's telling you to use force, stand up for yourself, maintain control, persevere. This is a card of negotiations, mount defense, Seven of Wands. In the upright position, your self-image card. Hold true to what you value. The Seven of Wands can signify a challenge in your life. You may need to fend off a barrage of upcoming demands and requests, or feel you must otherwise actively defend your position. The message is that you be crystal clear about your beliefs and intentions and communicate them precisely so you cannot be misunderstood. Then the situation will not get out of control. Again, Spirit is saying, be clear about your boundaries, okay, where you stand. Be clear about your boundaries in advance. Make sure people know. So those concerned know exactly where they stand. This card could represent a cause you feel passionate about and are speaking up in defense of it. Okay? So you're standing up for yourself, you're protecting yourself, or Spirit's telling you to do that. Persevere, maintain control. This card is about courage and determination. It indicates that you're willing to fight for what you believe in and will stand your ground. Previously, you might have fallen into complacency, but now you're ready to face challenges. Profit and gain come only after you have firmly held off your competition or enemies. You may be outnumbered, but your determination will win the day. You are discovering inner resources you didn't even realize you had and using them to overcome obstacles. You may have thus you have the advantage and will eventually achieve success by sheer force of will and motivation. Seven of Wands. Someone or something might have put a block in your path, and before you can move forward and continue on your journey, you have to face a challenge. Spirit saying you need to be brave, strong, and confident because this is not a fight that you can ignore, okay? You cannot give up. You must defend yourself. When success is followed by stiff competition, it is time to show perseverance and courage to overcome any opposition and difficulties. Success is assured if you persevere. And then your ninth card is the Ace of Cups reversed. This card represents what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this card is talking about repressed emotions again. You're holding something in, Capricorn. Don't do that. That can make you sick. You got to get it out, even if you journal it. Okay? This card, the Ace of Cups reversed, is about emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness. It's a card of self-love and intuition, repressed emotions, coldness, feeling unloved, gloominess, instability. This card can indicate delays or disappointments in love. Sometimes a new beginning doesn't develop as hoped, or difficulties in getting a new relationship or creative effort off the ground could be indicated. Or something that you're trying to set in motion meets unforeseen and frustrating obstacles. Perhaps this is not the right time to start something new, Spirit is saying. You may be feeling depleted, empty, and very much in need of spiritual or emotional refreshment. This card could also represent the opposite, feeling overwhelmed and drowning in emotions. So you need to get it out, okay? Don't keep it in. It's not good. This is a card of emotional turmoil. Happiness isn't long lasting, and love's energy is dwindling. This is what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. And then your future card, if all is to remain as is the Tower. This is a major arcana card. And it came out reverse, so extra protection from Spirit. This card is represented by Mars in astrology. So this card talks about a fear of suffering or a fear of change or resisting change, delaying the inevitable. This card talks about going through a personal transformation. Avoiding some type of disaster or disaster avoided, delaying a disaster, averting disaster, delaying the inevitable. You're refusing to change old habit patterns, and you will suffer continued disruption in the form of unforeseen difficulties until you finally make some changes in your life. You may be confused about just who and what you are. At a deep level, you are being prepared for the changes that must eventually take place, but you are resisting what your inner self knows already. Once you alter fixed beliefs and limited ideas, you will enjoy a new sense of freedom, Spirit is saying here, with the Tower message. If all is to remain as is, your future card, 3 to 6 months. This card represents a more disruptive and chaotic situation. There is a need to accept the upcoming changes. You might feel like you're not able to withstand the pressure. You may feel like you're having a nervous breakdown. Again, Spirit is saying, Capricorn, you need to take less on board, okay? The process of change has already begun, and not going with the flow will result in stagnation and more problems. And again, Spirit is saying, if you are repressing feelings of grief, rage, or disappointment, you need to let them go, and your life will soon improve. Okay, so a lot of messages repeating there. I would definitely make a note of that. These are important messages for sure, Capricorn. Okay, let's go to your oracle messages now. Let's do maybe your happiness card. Okay, they talked about happiness in the reading a couple times. So when this card comes out, it says, click your heels and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you. A gateway is opening for even more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding at this time and opportunities are emerging. This is the time to go forward with glee. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. The only thing to be aware of is to monitor your expansion in a metered way. Too much too fast can be overwhelming. Okay, so yeah, a lot going on, a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibility, burdens and stuff like that. But I think Spirit is saying, you know, you may be feeling, Capricorn, very overwhelmed at your job, your living situation, your relationship, or whatever it is. It'll be different for everybody. But Spirit's saying, you know, things are, your life, your world is expanding. And if you can, you know, delegate, um, journal, write it out, express yourself. If something's not feeling right, you know, don't keep it in. But a lot of amazing things coming into your life. Opportunities are emerging. Go forward. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. But you just have to be careful that you monitor your expansion in a metered way. You know, just make sure you keep everything in balance, okay? How you react. Your next card is about reaction. This one right here. Okay, how you react to everything. So this card is about denial, numbness, or misplacement. Maybe you have compounded unresolved emotions. This card could be talking about an emotional reaction may have knocked things off balance. Beneath the surface, things may have been off balance for some time. You may have some uncomfortable emotions that are giving you powerful signals. Just respond with compassion and careful consideration and awareness. Limiting your emotions restricts access to the truth. The person who can only feel positive emotions does not recognize a villain. The person who can only feel anger cannot accept love. Observe your emotions and consider what they are signaling to you. Okay? You have repressed emotions, they said in the reading, Capricorn. So sit with them for a while, meditate for a while. To a large extent, how you react and respond to life depends on how you perceive it to be. Just step back, step away for a little while. Clarity requires balance and detachment. Let love be the catalyst for an enlightened outcome. Accepting your emotional self leads to being calm, composed, and blessed in every solution. Okay? So now I'm just going to give you your postcard message. So this is either from Spirit, your angels and guides, or someone who has crossed over to the other side, okay? Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you are really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle now. You have come full circle, Capricorn, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Okay, so that is your reading. A little bit heavy, but I think that just keep in mind happiness, okay? A lot of good things coming into your life, Capricorn. Just make sure you're taking good care of yourself and protecting yourself and having clear boundaries and, if you know, trusting your intuition, and take care of your mental health. Health is always first, okay? Especially mental health, your overall health. Protect what matters to you also. Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn. Have an awesome rest of your day. If this reading resonated with you at all, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you next time. Bye.